Welcome to our latest video where we will be discussing the SCP Foundation's entities known as SCP-7270 through SCP-7274. These anomalous objects are highly unpredictable and are under constant observation by the SCP Foundation. We will be discussing their properties, abilities, and containment procedures. So sit back, relax, and join us as we delve into the mysterious world of the SCP Foundation. SCP-7270 is a truly bizarre-looking creature of unknown origin, designated as Euclid. SCP-7270 is approximately 3 meters in height and 5 meters in width, and appears to be composed of various materials such as wood, metal, and plastic, all of which have been fused together in a haphazard manner. SCP-7270 has a rotund thorax, but its limbs are elongated and end in sharp, jagged edges or tools with unknown functions. It appears to have 2 crudely constructed eyeballs and a mouth, however these facial features serve no actual purpose and are entirely static. SCP-7270's anomalous properties become apparent when it is in proximity to any form of machinery or technology. When within a 50-meter radius of any form of machinery, SCP-7270 will begin to manipulate and control the machinery through unknown means. SCP-7270 has been observed to control and operate heavy machinery such as cars, tanks, and even airplanes without the need for a pilot or operator. SCP-7270 is also capable of influencing and controlling electronics, such as computers and smartphones, as well as mechanical devices such as firearms and elevators. SCP-7270 also appears to possess a form of intelligence, as it has been observed to use the machinery it controls to defend itself against perceived threats. SCP-7270 is highly aggressive and has shown hostility towards any human subjects that come within its proximity, although it will not actively pursue subjects that keep their distance. In addition, SCP-7270 appears to have a form of regenerative ability, as it is able to repair any damage done to its body by reabsorbing nearby technology into its form. SCP-7270 was discovered by the Foundation after reports of a mysterious creature manipulating and controlling machinery in a small town. Upon investigation, the Foundation discovered SCP-7270 and was able to contain it using specialized equipment that disrupts its ability to manipulate technology. SCP-7270 is to be kept in a secure containment chamber at all times, with all forms of machinery and technology at least 50 meters away from its perimeter. SCP-7270's origin and purpose are unknown, as is the method by which it manipulates and controls technology. Research into SCP-7270's abilities is ongoing, with the aim of understanding its capabilities and finding a way to neutralize them. The creature does not show any particular interest in communication or interaction with living creatures. Personnel are advised to exercise extreme caution when approaching SCP-7270 and not to engage in unnecessary interaction. It is to be considered extremely dangerous, and any interaction with it should be conducted by specialized personnel equipped with the necessary equipment to neutralize its abilities. If the creature manages to leave the chamber, it should be considered a high-priority threat and dealt with accordingly. In summary, SCP-7270 is a highly dangerous creature composed of various materials and capable of controlling and manipulating all forms of machinery and technology. It is hostile and aggressive towards humans, and must be kept in a secure containment chamber at all times. The Foundation continues to study SCP-7270 to better understand its abilities and find ways to neutralize them. SCP-7271 is a wooden pencil with 2 sharpened ends for writing, measuring approximately 17.5 centimeters in length and 0.7 centimeters in diameter. The object is generally unremarkable and made of standard materials, however the drawing color is a dark pink. SCP-7271's anomalous properties manifest when the pencil is used to write or draw. Anything written or drawn with SCP-7271 will become reality, regardless of the impossibility or unlikelihood of the depicted event or object. This effect will remain in place until the writing or drawing is erased or otherwise removed. SCP-7271 has the capability to rewrite reality on a small scale, and it is not limited by the physical laws of the universe, and can create objects, creatures, and landscapes that are impossible, or that are not found in our reality. The object can be used to create a variety of useful and dangerous items, therefore it is essential that it is kept within a safe environment. Testing has shown that SCP-7271's effect is not limited by distance, and can affect an area up to 10 kilometers around the location where the writing or drawing was made. The effect can also persist for extended periods of time, with some instances remaining stable for several months before dissipating. Due to the dangerous nature of SCP-7271, testing must only be conducted under strict supervision and with proper containment procedures in place. When not in use, SCP-7271 must be kept in a locked container, and all testing must be authorized by at least 1 Level 4 personnel. The use of SCP-7271 for personal gain or for the creation of non-essential or dangerous items is strictly prohibited. Any personnel found to be using SCP-7271 for these purposes will face disciplinary action. Overall, the nature of SCP-7271 requires that it be handled with great care and attention, as the power of reality warping is an extremely dangerous tool in the wrong hands. SCP-7272 is a large, blue sculpture of a dragon, measuring approximately 3 meters in length. The object is constructed from an unknown metal and is highly resistant to damage, withstanding temperatures of up to 3000 degrees Celsius and heavy impact without showing any signs of damage or wear. The object's anomalous properties manifest when it is touched by a living organism. Once in contact with living tissue, SCP-7272 begins to emit intense heat and electromagnetic radiation, quickly causing severe burns and radiation sickness in the subject. Within minutes, the object will completely disintegrate any organic matter it comes into contact with, leaving behind nothing but ash and small fragments of metal. SCP-7272's destructive power extends beyond just living organisms, as it has been shown to be capable of vaporizing entire structures made of solid stone and metal. The extent of this power is not yet fully understood, but initial testing suggests that it may be limitless. The object's origins and purpose are currently unknown. The object shows no signs of any technology or machinery, making it impossible to determine how it generates such a high level of energy. Furthermore, all attempts to replicate its properties have been unsuccessful. The object is self-sustaining and does not appear to require any form of fuel or power source. SCP-7272 is to be kept in a heavily reinforced containment chamber at all times. The chamber is to be equipped with a remotely controlled robotic arm for handling the object, as well as a fail-safe mechanism to remotely neutralize SCP-7272 in the event of a containment breach. No personnel are to come into direct contact with SCP-7272 under any circumstances. In the event of a containment breach, all personnel are to evacuate the immediate area and await instructions from the on-duty site director. Any attempts to neutralize SCP-7272 by force are not to be made, as it could potentially result in a catastrophic release of energy. SCP-7272 is designated as Keter class due to its immense destructive power, and the inability of current containment protocols to effectively neutralize it. Research into the object's properties and potential neutralization methods is ongoing. SCP-7273 is a force that exists within the electromagnetic spectrum and has the ability to manipulate any form of electrical energy within a certain range. The SCP was first discovered by the Foundation during a power outage in a small rural town. The cause of the outage was determined to be the SCP, as it had redirected all the electrical energy in the town to a single location, resulting in a power surge that damaged the town's electrical grid. SCP-7273 is capable of controlling and redirecting the flow of electrical energy, including both AC and DC currents, with a maximum range of 500 meters. It can also alter the frequency and voltage of the energy it manipulates, making it able to overload or damage electrical equipment. The SCP can also generate its own electrical energy, creating powerful electromagnetic fields and potentially causing interference with electronic devices. SCP-7273 is difficult to contain, as it exists within the electromagnetic spectrum and cannot be physically touched or directly observed. The SCP can pass through most non-conductive materials and is able to move and reposition itself through the manipulation of electrical energy. The Foundation has been able to contain the SCP by creating a Faraday cage, which blocks the electromagnetic fields generated by the SCP. The cage must be maintained and powered by a separate electrical source to prevent the SCP from manipulating the power supply. The SCP's anomalous properties manifest in a passive state and only become active when it encounters an electrical energy source. Once active, it will remain active until it is no longer in range of the energy source or until it has manipulated the energy to its satisfaction. The SCP will also become active if it senses a threat to its containment or if it perceives that the energy source it is manipulating is being tampered with. SCP-7273 does not appear to have any form of intelligence or consciousness. It does not respond to attempts at communication or show any signs of awareness. The SCP's behavior is seemingly guided by its innate properties and reactions to its environment. Due to its ability to manipulate electrical energy and potentially damage electrical equipment, SCP-7273 is to be classified as Euclid. Any personnel interacting with the SCP must be trained in the proper handling and maintenance of Faraday cages and must follow all safety protocols when working with electrical equipment in proximity to the SCP. SCP-7274 appears to be an animated human shadow, designated as Keter class due to its highly anomalous properties and extreme danger to human life. The SCP stands at approximately 6 feet tall and appears to be made of a dense, black, featureless material that is highly resistant to damage. The entity has been observed to possess a wide range of anomalous abilities, including but not limited to teleportation. SCP-7274 is able to instantaneously transport itself to any location within a range of approximately 100 kilometers, with no apparent limit on the number of times it can do so. It can also teleport other objects and living beings within close proximity to itself. Invisibility. SCP-7274 is able to become invisible to the human eye at will, making it highly difficult to locate. Superhuman strength and durability. SCP-7274 has been observed to possess immense physical strength, easily overpowering and killing any human that comes into contact with it. Additionally, the entity's black materialized body is almost indestructible, resisting all forms of conventional and unconventional weaponry. SCP-7274 has displayed a malevolent intent, often targeting human populations and creating chaos and destruction. Due to its highly dangerous nature, all attempts at containing SCP-7274 must be carried out with extreme caution and under the direct supervision of at least Level 4 personnel. Due to the extreme danger posed by SCP-7274, the entity is to be kept in a secure containment chamber at all times. The chamber must be constructed of reinforced steel, with a minimum thickness of 30 centimeters, and equipped with multiple redundant layers of containment and security measures. Access to SCP-7274's containment chamber is restricted to Level 4 personnel, and requires the approval of at least 2 senior members of the SCP Foundation. Any personnel entering the chamber must be equipped with specialized body armor, and are to be accompanied by at least 2 armed guards at all times. Due to the entity's ability to teleport and become invisible, a specialized tracking system has been implemented to locate and monitor SCP-7274 at all times. This includes the use of multiple cameras, sensors, and other surveillance equipment, as well as a dedicated team of personnel responsible for monitoring the entity and its containment chamber. SCP-7270 through SCP-7274 are a series of anomalous objects with unique abilities and properties. Each of these SCP objects present unique and dangerous characteristics that require the utmost caution when handling. It is important to remember that the SCP Foundation's primary mission is to contain and study these anomalous objects in order to protect humanity. We hope you found this video informative. If so, please leave a comment to let us know which entity you found most intriguing. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more.